Hello, everyone, and welcome to live coverage of Averett University baseball here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson, bringing you live coverage of today's Game 2 of this three-game series between your Averett University Cougars and the Southern Virginia Knights. Averett comes in with a 7-13 record overall, 2-2 in the USA South Conference. Meanwhile, Southern Virginia, 4-7 overall, 1-3 in conference play. Teams getting ready here for the national anthems. We'll go over starting lineups first for Southern Virginia in batting order. At shortstop, Kyle Thompson. Batting second at third base, Will Parker. Nick Daines is playing center field. Mitchell Smith at second base. Jackson Massey at first base. Luke Robertson right. Benjamin Horsley in left. St. John Johnson behind the plate. And Tyson Toller is the DH today, batting the number 9 spot for the Knights. And pitching today for Southern Virginia, getting the start, Nate McCallum comes in with an 0-1 record. For your Cougars in batting order, Nolan McCabe in center field, Brandon Hatcher at first base, Preston Robbins getting the start behind the plate today, batting third, Avery Spicer in left field, Hudson Rowe as the DH batting fifth, and you have Nate Tuck at second base, Zach Smith at third base, Kevin Ziske in right field, Brant Brophy at shortstop. And pitching today for the Cougars is the junior David Asbill. Comes in with a 2-1 record overall. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have more on today's game. And welcome back as we are almost ready to get underway here in Game 2 of this three-game conference series between Southern Virginia and Averitt. I'm Drew Wilson, bringing you live coverage of today's game here, live from Owen Fulton Field in Danville, Virginia. Should be a good one as temperatures hovering right around 65 degrees here at the start of our game. Cloud coverage for most of the afternoon here scheduled, but we might see the sun peek through here and there for a little bit. Averitt wearing their gold jerseys today. Southern Virginia in the all grays with the maroon writing and numbers. Already went through starting lineups, but let's take a look at the defensive layout here for the Cougars. In the outfield from left to right, Spicer, McCabe, and Ziske. Your infield today from third base over to first is Zach Smith, Brant Brophy, Nate Tuck, and Brandon Hatcher. Behind the plate, Preston Robbins, and of course on the mound today, David Asbill, and the DH, Hudson Rowe. Asbill comes in, having a good season so far. He's 2-1 on the year. He's making his 5th start, 6th overall appearance. He's pitched in 18 innings, 14 strikeouts, and a 4.00 earned run average coming into today's matchup. And we are ready to roll here. Kyle Thompson will lead it off here for Southern Virginia. First pitch in there for a strike. Breaking ball drops in there for strike 2 as Asbill trying to get ahead early. Asbill was named the USA South Conference Pitcher of the Week 2 weeks ago after a fantastic gem against number 7 Lynchburg at the time. That one misses for a ball. 1-2 the count. Cougars, in fact, have had the USA South Pitcher of the Week 2 weeks in a row after Shane Mickle got it last week for his work in relief. Asbell's pitch misses low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Thompson. Thompson batting .212 on the season. And this one's going to be hit out to shortstop. Brophy ranges over, fields it, throw in the dirt, but a scoop by Brandon Hatcher at first base. And that will be a 6-3 punt out here to retire the first out. That'll bring up Will Parker. Parker batting .410 on the year, has a team high 16 hits, including a double and a triple, and 4 runs driven in. First pitch, chop foul. Back to the backstop. Southern Virginia took the first game of this series yesterday, 9-3, after a big 8-run inning in the 5th yesterday, and that kind of turned the tides. That pitch missed for a ball. 1-1 the count. Pitch from Asbell, swung on and fouled into Robbins' glove. That'll make the count 1-2 here. Parker looks at that one. 2-2 the count. Parker, a junior out of Simi Valley, California. Batting from the left side, and this one poked out into center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. And the first hit of the day and first runner aboard for the Knights. So 1 on and 1 out for Nick Daines, who steps to the plate, batting just under 300, batting .286 on the year. Daines also batting from the left side, and that pitch misses high for ball 1. Asbell looks at the runner. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tries to go inside with it, but misses for ball 2. A pitch, runner on the move. Pitch misses outside, it looks like, and the throw down there nearly in time, but it will be a stolen base. I think the pitch was a ball. This one chopped over to the right side, but foul. So 3-1 the count. Home plate umpire was showing the count, but he had his hands too low. We couldn't see him from the press box. Pitch from Asbell. And will be ball 4. Now 2 aboard here with 1 away, and that'll send out Preston Robbins to go talk to his pitcher. Mitchell Smith coming to the plate here for the Knights. Have a chance to get on the board here. So Asbell looks in. First pitch fouled out of play to the right side for strike one. Breaking ball just missed a little high. Time called. Averitt infield, mostly back behind the runners. And that one fouled off over towards the Averitt bullpen. One and two the count. And swing and a miss for strike three. So big pitch there by Asbill. And now he's 1 out away from getting out of this jam. But Jackson Massey will come to the plate. Batting a $190 coming into today. First pitch a ball to Massey. This one hit out to second base. Bobbled a little bit, but Tuck able to recover in time and get the out at first base for the 4-3 putout. So 2 runners stranded here for Southern Virginia in the top of the first inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first when we return. Cougars coming to the plate.
I think being a student athlete impacts my overall experience a lot. Just gaining a brotherhood with my teammates, and then with all the other teams, a big connection throughout all of athletics, and makes it fun to walk around campus and see everyone you know, and everyone comes out and encourages you at games. So it makes it a really fun environment.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning here. Let's take a look at the Averitt batting lineup. Once again, leading off will be Nolan McCabe, then Brandon Hatcher, then Preston Robbins. And should things continue, Spicer, Rowe, Tuck, Smith, and Ziske and Brophy as the rest of the batting order here today for the Cougars. And the throw down to second base sails into the outfield as Southern Virginia readies for its first inning in the field. And Nolan McCabe will lead it off here for Averitt. McCabe batting .338 on the season. He's been swinging a hot bat as of late. First pitch in the dirt for ball one here to McCabe. Nate McCallum getting the start on the mound today for the Knights. 0-1 on the year. He's pitched in 12 innings. This is his 5th appearance. And this one chopped over to shortstop. Long throw over, but it's in time for the first out. So McCabe's retired on the 6-3 putout. And that will bring up Brandon Hatcher. Hatcher leads the team in batting average, coming in with a .400 average. Has 28 hits, which leads the team, including 7 doubles, a triple, and 11 runs batted in. He'll face off against McCallum. McCallum a 5.25 earned run average. So teams have been able to get to him so far this season. Cougars hoping to do so here today. First pitch misses low and away for ball 1. And this one hit to third base. Throw over in time as Parker makes the play for the second out. So that will bring up the catcher, Preston Robbins, freshman out of Chesterfield, Virginia. Seen a fair amount of time behind the plate this season, sharing duties with Kyle Wilson, especially when Wilson missed some time early on. First pitch fouled away for strike 1. Robbins on the year batting .241, has 14 hits, including a triple and a home run, and second on the team with 12 runs batted in. So he's made the most of some of his opportunities as that one misses low, evens the count at 1-1. Breaking ball, nice from McCallum, and that'll drop in for strike 2. And McCallum trying to nibble in that outside corner, but just missed the zone, and that evens the count at 2-2 here to Robbins. Crowd starting to trickle in here at Owen Fulton Field. As McCallum misses there, and full count now to Robbins. And that one poked foul to the right side. Payoff pitch coming again to Robbins. And it's in the dirt, and he'll draw the walk here with 2 away. That'll bring up Avery Spicer, the senior, batting .385 on the year. A little chopper over to third base. Parker with it. He'll throw. It's in the dirt, but a good scoop over there by Massey at first base, and that will be it for the Cougars in their half of the first. Still scoreless. We'll go to the second when we return. You're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network.
What makes Averett special to me is the family-oriented and diverse background and communities. Here at Averett, we believe in one family, one team philosophy. As an RA, being able to guide people in the right direction and building a community helps me develop leadership. Also, being a leader on the football team and captain, it helps me guide people to be better each and every way.
welcome back. We go to the top of the second inning here at Owen Fulton Field. Luke Roberts will lead it off here for Southern Virginia. Pitch from Asbill popped up behind the plate. And it's going to be caught by Robbins in foul territory. So one away here on one pitch. Now batting for the Knights will be Benjamin Horsley. First pitch, breaking ball, drops in there for strike one. Asbill trying to go for that outside corner, just off the plate a little bit. Evens the count at 1-1. That one fouled off by Horsley. Horsley, a freshman out of Spanish Fork, Utah. And nearly hit. Almost hit by a pitch, had to duck out of the way. Horsley batting .214 on the season, has 3 hits and 14 at-bats. 2-2 count here. And the pitch from Asbill. On the way. Breaking ball gets him to go after it. And that'll be a swinging strike 3 for the second out. So 2 away for St. John Johnson. Johnson batting .242 on the year. And a swing and a miss there for strike 1. Johnson out of Holiday, Utah. As the pitch from Asbill misses for ball 1. Breaking ball. Asbill trying to go for that inside corner. Just a little too far inside. 2-1 the count. Here to Johnson. And that one fouled out of play to the right side. And a swing and a miss for strike 3, so another strikeout for Asbill. And that will retire the Knights here in the top of the second inning. Still scoreless here from Owen Fulton Field. We'll be back with the Cougars coming to the plate when we return.
Being a student athlete here has definitely pushed me to do things that I have not been able to do in the past. Because of my team, I have opened up more socially, and they have pushed me to be a better athlete and a better student, and I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for them.
Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be the designated hitter, Hudson Rowe, coming to the plate for the Cougars. Rowe. First pitch inside for ball one. On the year, Rowe batting .347. He's really come on strong and found a home in this lineup as a DH for the Cougars. Lays off that one. 2-0 the count. Rowe with 4 doubles and 2 home runs and 8 RBIs and 49 at-bats this season. And this one chopped over, will stay fair down the line and taken by the first baseman as Massey gets the 3-U put out for the first out. So one away for Nate Tuck, who comes in batting .286 on the year. Pitch from McCallum. Breaking ball missed a little high for ball one. McCallum comes back with a curveball, missed inside right at the knees of Tuck. 2-0 the count. Fastball high. 3 balls now. No strikes to Tuck. And McCallum fires back across the plate. Makes count 3-1. Tuck, a senior out of Chester, Virginia. Went to Thomas Dale High School. The 3-1 pitch. This one hit out into left center field. And a running catch made out there for the out, caught by Horsley in the gap. So 2 away. And Zach Smith will come to the plate here for Averitt, the freshman. He's worked his way into the lineup. Batting .219 on the season. Has 7 hits coming into today. First pitch in the dirt and finds its way to the backstop. Smith has played a little bit of short, a little bit of third. This one hit out over to third. Parker with the long throw over and makes it for the 5-3 putout. So that'll be it for the Cougars here in their half of the second inning. Still scoreless here at Owen Fulton Field. We'll be back with the third. And welcome back. We go to the top of the third inning. It'll be Tyson Toller. Toller in the DH spot today. First pitch from Asbill. Across the outside corner for strike one. Toller batting a .111. He's got one hit in 9 at-bats. It's only his fourth start, fifth game overall. And that one hit foul down the third base line. 0-2 now the count. Toller out of Farmington, Utah. And this one hit down the left field line. Spicer giving chase. It's going to drop in on the warning track. That'll be a stand-up double for Toller. So back to the top of the lineup here for the Knights, and Kyle Thompson. Thompson 0 for 1 today. Grounded out in his first plate appearance. Showing bunt, he'll drop it down. It's going to be a tough play, but it will be made over there by Smith. So the 5-3 sacrifice bunt moves the runner over. So one away for Will Parker. Parker's first pitch fouled off the catcher Robbins for strike one. Asbill looks in, pitch on the way. That one hit foul down the first baseline. 0-2 count. It's a huge out possibility for the Cougars. If they can get it out here, they'll feel good about trying to keep that runner from scoring from 90 feet away down at third base. And the pitch from Asbill misses a little bit high. 1-2 the count. Parker 1 for 1 today. Asbill misses high. 2-2 now here to Parker. Breaking ball gets away from Asbill, so runs the count full here. 3-2. And Asbill misses there, so that'll be a walk to put runners on the corners for Nick Daines. Daines walked in his first at bat, batting .286 on the year. Middle infield at double play depth. Asbill misses high right at the letters for ball one. This one hit out to center field. McCabe ranges over to left center, makes the catch, but it will be a sacrifice fly. And a run comes home as Southern Virginia takes the early lead here. So 2 away here for Mitchell Smith. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Runner still at first. 2 away for the Knights as they've taken the lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. Runner on the move, and the ball is going to be fouled back to the backstop. A little hit and run action going on for the Knights. So no 2 count here to Smith. Batting in the cleanup spot today. Came into today batting .270. And this one hit up the middle. Tuck able to corral it and touch the bag, so it'll be a fielder's choice. And the force out at second base for the 3rd out, but not before Southern Virginia scores here in the 3rd. They lead 1-0. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Kevin Ziske will lead it off here for the Cougars. First pitch fouled off to the right side for strike 1. Cougars trying to bounce back after giving up a run on a sac fly in the top half of this inning. That one fouled down the left field line, but it'll get out of play over near the Knights bullpen. So 0-2 count here to Ziske. Pitch on the way from McCallum, gets out. Looks like it slipped out of his hand, goes all the way to the backstop. McCallum trying to go for that outside corner, but a little too far outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Ziske. Ziske, the freshman, batting .215 on the year. Been kind of a constant in right field all season for the Cougars. And fouls that one off to stay alive. Two pitch from McCallum. And Ziske just got a piece of that one. This one hit out to second base. Smith there to field it for the first out. one away. That'll bring up Brant Brophy, getting his first at bat of the day. Brophy batting .240 on the season. Trying to show bunt, but can't get it down. Fouls it back to the backstop for strike one. After Brophy, it's back to the top of the lineup for the Cougars with McCabe, who's on deck. And Brophy's going to get plunked. And he'll reach here with one away. So that'll bring up Nolan McCabe. McCabe 0 for 1. So Brophy's got some speed at first base if the Cougars want to be aggressive here on the base paths. He's 7 for 8 in stolen base attempts this season. That pitch in the dirt for ball one. Brophy stays put. Averitt, 49 for 57 on stolen base attempts this year. And the fastball misses just above the belt for ball two here to McCabe. Averitt still looking for his first hit. Brophy with a decent lead at first. He'll stay put though, and fastball across from McCallum for a strike. Two-one count. Misses inside. 3-1 here to McCabe. This one popped up over in foul territory to the right side, but it'll get out of play. So full count here to McCabe. Brophy's on the move, and ball four. So that'll put two aboard here for Brandon Hatcher. Hatcher 0 for 1 today, but batting .394 on the season. Has 11 runs batted in and has a chance to do something here for the Cougars with a runner in scoring position. Brophy's got speed at second base. He could score on anything, hit through the infield. In fact, both runners with some speed, Brophy and McCabe. And that hits Hatcher. So first pitch hit by pitch, and that'll load him up. So Preston Robbins will now come to the plate for the Cougars with a chance to not only tie the game, but potentially put the Cougars ahead. See if the Cougars can take advantage of this opportunity here given to them by Southern Virginia. Robbins will step in. He walked in his first at bat of the day. See if McCallum can work his way out of trouble. First pitch, a strike right down the middle. Oh, 0-1 the count to Robbins. Infield corners in. That pitch missed low and inside for ball one. Averett's loaded the bases here, still without a hit. And this one chopped over Parker's head at third base. That'll score one and make it two. It'll be a two-run single for Preston Robbins. So the first hit of the day for Averitt yields 2 runs, and they jump in front. Avery Spicer coming to the plate here for Averitt. Runner on the move. Throw down to second base, and they'll get Robbins on the 2-6 putout, caught stealing. And I think the pitch was a strike. So now 2 away for Spicer, but still a runner at third base for Averitt. That one missed for a ball. Pitch misses inside, 2-1 the count. Spicer looks at a called strike there. 2-2 now. 2 away. And Spicer hits this one over to Parker at third base. Throw over to first in time. And the Cougars strand a runner at third, but they do score 2 and take a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the third inning. We'll be back with a fourth when we return. You're watching Averett Baseball here on the Averett Sports Network.
Being a student athlete and an aviation major was actually a huge plus for me in deciding to come to Averitt. I looked into multiple schools, hundreds of schools actually, and Averitt just felt like home to me as soon as I stepped foot on campus. As soon as I stepped foot in the airport and when I got on North Campus, it was just a great feeling. Very home-like feeling, especially being so far away from home, me being from Houston, Texas. I felt like it was amazing being able to kind of see the atmosphere that they had built here and the family and really the community that they built here. You know, it really feels like you're being in a big neighborhood kind of. I really enjoy my time here at Averitt so far, and one of the biggest reasons that I picked Averitt was because of me being able to do both, being a student athlete and also being able to fly planes. That's one of my I think favorite things to say to anybody when they ask me what my collegiate experience has been like. I could definitely say, you know, I've been flying planes and playing football. There's not too many people in the country that could say that.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Jackson Massey will lead it off here for the Knights as they now trail 2-1 to Averitt. First pitch hit out into the gap in left center. That'll drop in for a base hit. Third hit of the day for the Knights. So the leadoff batter aboard here for Southern Virginia. That'll bring up Luke Roberts, 0 for 1 today. Catcher Preston Robbins giving the signal to the infield. Zach Smith, the third baseman, moving in on the grass in case of a sacrifice bunt situation. Middle infield back in double play depth. Bunt not on here, and it'll be a called strike. Knights play with this leadoff runner on, down by 1 run. This one hit out into the gap in left center field. Spicer giving chase. That ball kept carrying. It'll drop in on the warning track. They're going to send the runner home. It's going to be a play at the plate. And the runner just in there. So an RBI double, and meanwhile, Roberts will move over to third on the throw. So a tie ball game. First pitch ball. But Aswell comes back with a strike here. 1-1 to count to Horsley, who's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. The go-ahead run at third base, and he's going to be plunked. So runners on the corner, still nobody out. That'll bring up St. John Johnson. Starting to see some action in the Averitt bullpen. 2-2 ball game. Johnson fouls that one out of play to the right side. 0-1 the count. Robbins giving signals to the infield once again. Case of a steal situation. Aswell looks in, pitch on the way. That one low and away for ball 1. Breaking ball missed low and away as well. 2-1 the count. This one is going to drop in, and the go-ahead run will score here on the single to right center. 3-2 the score. Runner still on the corners. And that'll bring out Averitt head coach Kenny Fleming to the mound. Have a mound visit. Mound visit over as we're back ready to go here. Toller at the plate has a base hit already today, scored a run to give Southern Virginia the lead early. pitch, a called strike here to Toller. Still nobody out. After Toller, it's back to the top of the lineup here for the Knights. 3-2 the score. Asville's pitch hit out to, that's over Spicer's head. That'll drop in for at least a double. 1 run will score. So 4-2 the score. And an RBI double for Toller. So the Cougars now down 4-2. Runners at second and third here for Thompson. First pitch outside for ball 1. 6 hits on the day so far for Southern Virginia. Wind's been blowing pretty hard all afternoon, and it's going from right field to left field, so we've seen the ball take off going that way. And that one's fouled out of play to the right side. One and one count. Thompson 0 for 1 today. And a huge swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thompson laid down the sac bunt. His last at bat. Hits this one to second base. Tuck will look the runners back, and a good play there by the second baseman to keep the runners at bay and keep another run off the board while also making the out. So first out on the scoreboard here. And Will Parker will come to the plate. Parker 1 for 1 with a walk and a steal today. And they're going to not let Parker go to first base because they're saying he put his elbow in front of the ball. I would have to agree with that call. Not sure what the pitch call was there. That one low and away. And it's 1-1. So the first pitch was a called strike because it was in the zone when it hit his elbow. So 1-1 the count here to Parker. That one hit out to first base. Hatcher will grab it and take it, and it'll be an unassisted put out. And the runners have to stay put. Now that'll bring up Nick Daines. Daines walked. A sac fly to drive in a run. And this one popped up to center field. And it's going to be caught by McCabe out there for the third out. But not before Southern Virginia attacks on 3 runs here in their half of the 4th inning to go back in front 4-2. Cougars will have a chance to respond when we return. You're watching Averitt Baseball on the Averett Sports Network.
I think Averett's a special place because of the camaraderie amongst everybody. I feel like it's a lot of friendships that won't be broken throughout my life, and it gave me a chance to show my abilities in wrestling and in the classroom.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Averitt trails Southern Virginia 4-2. And Hudson Rowe will lead it off for Averitt in their half of the fourth after giving up 3 runs in the top half of this inning. McCallum still on the mound for Southern Virginia, and the first pitch a swinging strike to Rowe. 0 for 1 today. Rowe lays off that one. That one missed outside. 1-1 the count. Wind still gusting from right to left field here at Owen Fulton Field on Averitt's North Campus. This one to hit out to shortstop. Going to be a tough play in the hole, but they'll get Rowe by about a step. And one away here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Nate Tuck. Tuck 0 for 1 today. First pitch. Ball popped up behind the plate. And unable to catch it in the swirling wind is the catcher, Johnson. So this one hit up the middle, fielded by the shortstop, throw over in time. So Zach Smith will now bat here with 2 away. First one hit out to Parker at third. He bobbles it and then throws it away, but that'll be an error. So an error, that first error of the day for either team, and a runner aboard here with 2 away. That'll bring up Kevin Siski. Smith, good lead over at first base. Not going. Ziski fouls that one off to the left side. One. That pitch in the dirt. Good block back there by Johnson. kept it in front of him and kept Smith at first base. Averitt hoping to put together a little two-out rally, at least try to get one run back in this frame. Runner takes off. That pitch in the dirt. Stolen base for Smith. So now a runner in scoring position here for Ziske. Ziske 9 runs batted in on the year, so certainly capable of helping the Cougars get back a little closer in this one. And a huge swing there, but couldn't catch up to it. 2-2 the count. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Pitch on the way to Ziske. Breaking ball, chop foul. He'll stay alive. They'll do it again, 2-2 pitch. That one missed high and outside. Full count here to the Cougars right fielder. Ziske out of Bumpus, Virginia. And strike 3 on the outside corner, and that will be it. Here for the Cougars, a stranded runner at second base. And the score still Southern Virginia 4, Averitt 2 through 4 complete innings. We'll be back with the 5th. You're watching Averitt Baseball on the Averett Sports Network.
For me, it was important to leave home and experience new cultures and travel while I'm young, before I settle down, and be comfortable in my own skin. And Averitt University has really helped me develop as a person and be more outgoing.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Southern Virginia holding a 4-2 lead on the Cougars. And Mitchell Smith will lead it off for the Knights. Asbill continues on the mound for Averitt. First pitch missed for a ball. As the sun starting to peek out of the clouds, at least momentarily. 1-0 pitch. That one hit down the line in left field. And Spicer there to make the catch for the out. So one away here for Jackson Massey. First pitch to Massey, a breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Massey 1 for 2 today with a run scored. Getting started first base today for the Knights. And nice breaking ball there from Asbill, and Massey can't catch up to it. 0-2 the count. That one found back to the net as Massey hanging tough in the box. Waste pitch high, 1-2 the count. Breaking ball outside corner just off the plate. And that one fouled back to the net. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 the count. Little check swing, but Massey didn't go around, so full count now. And a big pitch coming. And strike 3 called. Great pitch there by Asbill. Completely had Massey fooled. So Luke Roberts will come to the plate. 1 for 2 today with an RBI and a run scored. And that pitch finds the outside corner for strike 1. A 1 pitch hit out into the gap in right center. Ziski there to make the grab on the run for the out. And that'll be it here in the top of the 5th inning. We'll be back to the bottom of the 5th when we return. Cougars coming to the plate.
I think being a student athlete impacts my overall experience a lot. Just gaining a brotherhood with my teammates, and then with all the other teams, a big connection throughout all of athletics, and makes it fun to walk around campus and see everyone you know, and everyone comes out and encourages you at games. So it makes it a really fun environment.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Brand Brophy will lead it off here for Averitt as they trail 4-2 here to Southern Virginia. And first pitch hit out to second base. Brophy hustling down the line, but it's going to be a 4-3 put out for the out. And now back to the top of the lineup as Nolan McCabe will head to the plate. McCabe 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. First pitch misses low and away for ball 1 here to McCabe. McCabe batting .333 on the year. 1-0 pitch. Misses away as well. 2-0 the count. McCabe looks at strike one here from McCallum. He's in his 5th inning of work. Only allowed 1 hit, despite 2 runs. As McCallum. That one fouled out of play to the right side. 2-2 now the count. McCallum has allowed 2 runs on 1 hit. He's given up 2 walks and he struck out 1 so far in a day. 2-2 pitch in the dirt. McCabe lays off of it. So payoff pitch coming from McCallum. This one chopped over to third base. Parker ranges towards short, throws over in time. And that'll be the 2nd out here for the Cougars as Brandon Hatcher will now come to the plate. Hatcher was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Senior came in today batting .400, batting .394 currently, and this one hit out to shortstop, and the play made for the 6-3 put out, and that will be it here for the Cougars in their half of the 5th inning. Go to the top of the 6th when we return. You're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back. Benjamin Horsley will lead it off here for the Knights as they hold a 2-run lead here in the top of the 6th inning. Asbill with the pitch, finds the outside corner for strike 1. A 1 pitch, misses inside. 1-1 the count. And that one fouled back to the backstop. 1-2 now here to Horsley. If you're just joining us, Southern Virginia took a 1-0 lead in the top of the 3rd. Averitt responded with 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. As this one popped up down the left field line and caught by Brant Brophy in foul territory. So 1 away here on the nice defensive play by Brophy. So St. John Johnson will come to the plate. pitch by Asbill. Trying to throw that curveball in the inside corner, but just missed inside. 1 ball, no strikes. That one missed low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Johnson 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Struck out in his other plate appearance. 2-0 pitch fouled out of play to the right side. These two teams play the final game of the series tomorrow right here at Owen Fulton Field. It'll be senior day for Averitt, so they'll have the senior day ceremony prior to the game, so you don't want to miss that. As that one finds a zone, evens the count at 2-2. Senior day ceremonies will begin about 15 minutes prior to game time, so be sure to tune in early and check that out. And breaking ball drops in there for a swinging strike. So 2 away here. That'll bring up Toller. Toller swinging a hot bat today. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored, batting out of the number 9 spot. And this one hit up the middle. A tough play. Tuck has to sit back on it. And the throw nearly pulls Hatcher off, but able to keep his foot on the bag, and that will be it here for Southern Virginia in their half of the 6th. Cougars coming to the plate, down 2, see if they can make something happen here. You're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network.
Being a student athlete here has definitely pushed me to do things that I have not been able to do in the past. Because of my team, I have opened up more socially, and they have pushed me to be a better athlete and a better student, and I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for them.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Preston Robbins will lead it off here for the Cougars. Down 4-2. Robbins looks at that one as it sails to the backstop. Robbins with the big hit for Averitt in this one. They've only gotten 1 hit, and he had it. It was a 2 RBI chopper over the third baseman's head. Ball popped up over to the right side, and I believe it was caught by the first baseman. What a great play over there by Massey. The second baseman, Smith, came running in and dove right at the same time. So 1 away. I couldn't tell who caught the ball or if it was caught, but was in fact caught for the out. So great defensive play in foul territory over there by Massey. That'll bring up Avery Spicer here with one away. Spicer looks at that one as it misses outside and trickles back to the backstop. McCallum finds his own there. 1-1 the count here to Spicer. And a swing and a miss on that pitch that was in the dirt outside. 1-2 the count. Hudson Rowe on deck for Averitt. And this one hit out into center field. Could be trouble. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Spicer aboard here with a 1-out single. Only the second hit of the day for the Cougars. That'll bring up Hudson Rowe. And Rowe, see if he can come through here for Averitt. He's got home run power. Could tie this ball game up with one swing. That pitch missed in the dirt, low and away for ball one. Rowe, 17 hits on the year, including 4 doubles and 2 home runs. This one down the left field line, that's going to get through, and Spicer is going to make the turn. It's going to be a tough play, but he's going to get in. Now Rowe on his way to second with a double down the left field line. And the Cougars now have something going. Back-to-back hits after only having 1 hit through the first 5 innings. So Nate Tuck now at the plate. The chance to maybe tie this thing up if the ball got through. And that pitch must have missed low. And this one hit out into the gap in left center. Could be trouble. It's going to be called out in center field, but runner will tag Spicer. Comes home on the sac fly. And make it 4-3 as Averitt gets back within a run. So Zach Smith now at the plate. Tied run, still in scoring position at second base. And welcome back. As Smith looked at ball one, looks at strike one there, 1-1 the count. Rose still at second base, here with 2 away. And this one chopped down the line, but just foul in left field. Nearly dropped that one right down the line. Would have scored Rowe from second base to tie this up. 1-2 the count here to Smith. The pitch missed outside. Good job by Johnson there to grab that. Nearly got by him. But put Rowe on third. And this one hit over the glove of the shortstop. They're going to send Rowe. And that will tie things up here. An RBI hit there. And now we got a pinch hitter as Caden Grider has grabbed a bat. Runner on the moves, and the ball's fouled. So Grider 0-2 after the strike and the foul ball. That pitch missed inside. 1-2 the count here to Grider. Grider, the freshman, played some games at second base this year. He's batting .222 on the season. Runner on the move. That's airmailed to the backstop. And it will be a stolen base as Smith was on the move anyway. Otherwise, it would have been a wild pitch had he not been on the move. And Grider puts this one down the left field line, but just foul. Nearly snuck it in there. The Cougars have been putting the ball down the left field line all day today, but been a little bit out in front of it in some instances. 2-2 still the count. Pitch from McCallum. This one poked out to second base. Slow roller, Grider trying to beat it out, but unable to do so. But we have a tie ball game again, 4-4, as the Cougars plate 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So we'll be right back as we go to the 7th inning. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Tie ball game 4-4 as Kyle Thompson will lead it off here at the top of the lineup due up for the Knights. After Averitt plated 2 runs in the last half inning. First pitch popped up over in foul territory. And Hatcher makes the play at first base over in foul territory for the first out. So one away quickly here in the top of the 7th inning. Did have a couple defensive changes. Caden Grider, who pinch hit in the bottom of the 6th, stayed in to play second base, and Nate Tuck moved out to right field. So those are the changes. Asbell still on the mound for the Cougars. And first pitch, as Parker showed bunt, but didn't go after it, but it's going to be a called strike. A 0-1 pitch. And Asbell finds the outside corner. 0-2 now here to Parker. This one a hit out to second base. Grider, his first opportunity after coming into the game, and gets the 4-3 put out for the second out. And 2 away now for Southern Virginia. That'll bring up Nick Daines, the center fielder. Daines 0 for 1 today with a walk and a sac fly. Aswell misses outside, 1-0 the count. Cougars do have some action in their bullpen, as do Southern Virginia, as we get late into this ball game. Asbill trying to come inside, but misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Here to Daines, the lefty. Two-0 pitch. That one finds the inside corner. Makes the count 2-1. And this one poked out into right center field. That's going to get down for at least a single, probably a double. And it will be a stand-up double to the right center gap by Daines. Still 2 away here with a runner at second base. And Mitchell Smith at the plate, the second baseman for the Knights. Looks at ball 1. That pitch just missed. Dropping in on the outside corner, maybe a tad bit low. Smith 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Asbill looks at the runner, now comes home with it. That pitch in the dirt, gets away. Will be a wild pitch. So 2-0 count here, and that one in the dirt as well. 3-0 now to Smith. Go ahead run 90 feet away now for Southern Virginia after Daines advanced on the wild pitch. Averitt, though, trying to work out of this jam and keep it still tied. Looks like Kyle Lamantia warming up for Averitt in their bullpen. And it'll be a 4-pitch walk here. Puts runners on the corners with 2 away. And Massey will be coming to the plate here. 1 for 3 today. And we're gonna have a pitching change. Looks like might be Lamantia coming in. We'll pause and let you know for sure. welcome back, Kyle Lamantia. Now on the mound for the Cougars. The grad senior. First pitch a ball, but finds his own there, evens the count at 1-1. Lamantia 0-1 on the season in 10 appearances. He's pitched in 9 innings, 7 strikeouts. Has allowed 8 runs though, but hoping to come in and be lights out in this one. And that one misses high, 2-1 the count. Comes into a situation here, 2 outs, runners on the corners, tie ball game. 2-1 pitch, and that one's fouled off of Robbins' mitt. 2-2 now. Here to Jackson Massey. And this one's poked out into the gap, and that will drive in a run. And Southern Virginia goes back into front. Here, 5-4. So that run will be charged to Asbill, as Luke Roberts now comes to the plate. Still runners at first and second, 2 outs. And this one hit out into left field. They're going to send the runner home, and another run will score. Make it now 6-4, 9th hit of the day for Southern Virginia. So back-to-back RBI singles here by the Knights as they take the lead. Lamantia looks in. And this one chopped foul for strike 1. Looks like Tyler Knuckle is in the bullpen for Averitt, warming up. And that pitch by Lamantia, a little bit outside. Good block out there by Robbins behind the plate. 1-1 the count. As Benjamin Horsley at the plate. That pitch missed outside. 2-1. Lamantia comes back with a strike. Good fastball, low and away. 2-2 the count. And now swing in the dirt. And they'll throw down to first base, so that'll be it for Southern Virginia, but they add 2 runs to the board and take a 6-4 lead. And welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for Southern Virginia. It's number 17, Will Sprague. First pitch misses for a ball. Here as Brant Brophy will lead it off for the Cougars. Sprague, the sidearm lefty. Can't find the zone there. 2 balls, no strikes. Sprague coming in with, this is his 5th appearance, no record. He's pitching 7 innings and that's a 12.86 earned run average. Finds the strike zone there though, and the count is 2-1 to Brophy. Southern Virginia scored 2 runs in the top half of this inning to retake the lead as Brophy swings through that one for strike 2. This one fouled off to the left side. Sprague with the pitch. Comes inside and nearly got Brophy on the knees. Had to shift out of the way, so full count. It's also one of those dangerous pitches. Could be calling for a strike, but Brophy laid off of it. Gets this one and pokes it out to left field for a leadoff hit, so Brophy aboard here. 5th hit of the day for the Cougars. And now they've got a runner on with the top of the lineup coming to the plate as Nolan McCabe will come up. See if the Cougars can come through here. McCabe and Hatcher next up in the lineup. First pitch to McCabe in there for a strike. Sprague with that almost submarine style from the left side. Your Brophy, if you can read it right, you might be able to get a jump because it would be almost impossible for him to go to first base despite being the left-handed pitcher because he dips so low. As that one fouled back to the net. But the way Sprague dips, it's almost impossible for him to fire over to first base because his shoulders are already going toward the plate. And McCabe lays off that close pitch inside. Just missed the zone. 1-2 the count. And that one misses outside, evens the count at 2-2. Here to McCabe. Brophy on the run, throw down to second base, not in time. And Brophy with a steal. That pitch was a ball outside, so full count to McCabe here. But now he's got a runner in scoring position. And the Cougars, I think, saw exactly what I saw. Opportunity to be aggressive and get a good jump on the Submariner. So payoff pitch. And called strike 3, and I think McCabe knew it, even though he tried to play it off. So 1 away. Brandon Hatcher now coming to the plate. The senior. Out of Prince George, Virginia. Big opportunity here. If the Cougars can at least get one run back, that will set them up for a little bit easier chance to add another one, get the tying run aboard or in later in these last couple innings. Sprague with the pitch, and that one across for strike one here to Hatcher. And that one fouled off to the right side. Strike two here to Hatcher. Oh, 2 the count. And Hatcher fights that one off. Got it off the handle inside. Couldn't risk not swinging at that one. So they'll do it again. 0-2 still the count. Hatcher lays off that pitch, missed high. One and two the count. Runner on the move. This one chopped up the middle, and that'll get through. Brophy will score on the RBI single up the middle by Hatcher. So 6-5 the score here. And the Cougars not done yet. As Hatcher at first base, Preston Robbins at the plate. Robbins gave the Cougars a 2-1 lead back in the third inning with his two RBI single. See if he can come through again here for the Cougars. And now Sprague will dip back over towards first base and show off that move. Hatcher back over there again. Trying to keep him close. He is the tying run. You don't want him going into scoring position if you're the Knights. And another throw over to first base. 3 straight throws over there. Hatcher does have speed. He's 10 for 11 on stolen base attempts. Once again, a throw over to first base. Hatcher has not given any indication that he is going to break to second. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen at some time during this at-bat, maybe not first pitch. And they're going to pitch out. So that'll be a ball. The Knights extremely worried that Hatcher is going to take off. This one hit out to second base. It's going to be bobbled. And Hatcher is going to be out after the collision with Mitchell Smith. And the home plate umpire is going to go out and talk with the field umpire, see if there wasn't some sort of interference call either on the runner or on the fielder. This could potentially go either way. You could say Hatcher's out at second base, but you could also say he impeded the potential defensive play, but after the bobble, and they're going to let Hatcher stay at second base. So still discussion here with the home plate umpire and head coach for Southern Virginia, Jerry Schlegelmich. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. We'll take a break, let you know who it is. When we come back, Cougars trying to threaten again. They've got the tie and run aboard at second base in scoring position. And welcome back. New pitcher is Zach Zillar. Here on the mound, comes in with runners on first and second base, one away. And Avery Spicer at the plate. Big moment here for both teams. Averitt trails 6-5, but trying to make something happen here and come back and tie this game, maybe even take the lead. And the first pitch misses outside for ball one. And a called strike there. 1-1 the count here to Spicer. That's the heart of the order for the Cougars. It's who you want up in these types of situations. Zar looks back. Now pitch on the way. Breaking ball drops in for strike two. Good curveball there by Zlar. Righty out of Charlottesville, Virginia. And fouled off over to the right side as Spicer stays alive. One, two, the count. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss for strike three. So now it's up to Hudson Rowe. So Rowe coming to the plate. 2 away. Little chopper over to third base. That's going to be a tough play. And they just get Rowe at first base. That was a tough bang call. And that'll be it. The Cougars managed to get 1 run back, but they still trail 6-5. We'll go to the 8th. When we return, you're watching Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Southern Virginia holding off Averitt 6-5 here in game 2 of our 3-game series. New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars. It's number 33, Tyler Knuckles. First pitch in there, a ball to St. John Johnson. Knuckles. Pitch fouled off to the right side. 1-1 the count. Knuckles on the year. He's 1-2 on the season. He's made, this is his 7th appearance. He has made 3 starts on the year. He's pitched in 10 2/3 innings. And a swing and a miss there by Johnson makes it 1-2. Knuckles 9 strikeouts in the 10 2/3 innings. And that one in the dirt makes it 2-2. Knuckles, a junior out of nearby Collins, Virginia. He'll field this one and toss it over to first base for the out. So the 1-3 put out for the first out will bring up the DH, Tyson Toller. Toller has had a solid game so far today, batting out of the number 9 spot. Knuckles looks in. Pitch on the way, breaking ball missed a little bit high for ball 1. 1-0 pitch finds the outside corner, evens the count. And a big swing and a miss there. Tolo couldn't catch up with the Knuckles fastball. And that one popped out of play behind the plate. Count remains 1-2. Clouds starting to roll back in here at Owen Fulton Field. Pitch misses high and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Knuckles misses low and in the dirt, so full count. Payoff pitch, chopped down to third base. A tough play for Smith. Dug out of the dirt over there by Hatcher at first base for the out. A couple of great plays there. And 2 away here as the top of the lineup now rolls up with Kyle Thompson. Nice shortstop. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and the pitch missed just outside for ball 1. Knuckles delivery misses high. 2-0 now here to Thompson. Breaking ball, now that one finds the outside corner. As Knuckles trying to battle back here. Count 2-1. This one popped up down the left field line. Spicer in to make the catch. He catches it in fair territory with his glove just over the line. So that'll be it here for the Knights in the top of the 8th inning. Cougars coming to the plate looking to tie it up. They trail 6-5. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Nate Tuck will lead it off here for the Cougars. They trail by 1 run here against Southern Virginia, and Tuck shows bunt, pulls it back, and the pitch missed outside for ball 1. Zallar still on the mound after coming in relief in the last inning. His pitch missed low. 2 balls, no strikes here to Tuck. It'll be Tuck, Smith, and then Caden Greider scheduled to be up here for the Cougars. And that one fouled back to the backstop. 2-1 the count. And this one smoked up the middle. That'll be a single up the middle here for Tuck. And he's aboard with the tying run. 7th hit of the day for the Cougars. And that'll bring up Zach Smith. Smith had an RBI single back in the 6th inning. Come through already today. Shows bunt, pulls it back. And that one misses outside for ball 1. Cougars looking to play a little small ball here and move the tied run into scoring position here with nobody out. Bunt still on and gets it down right back to the pitcher. The only play is over there to the second baseman covering first base. So it'll be a 1-4 sack bunt for Smith as Tuck moves his way over to second base. And that'll bring up Caden Greider. So Caden Greider at the plate. First pitch, a ball. And that one missed low and away as well. Two balls, no strikes. Tying run at second base here with 1 away. Greider looks at that one, missed outside. 3-0 the count here to the freshman. Brant Brophy due up next here for Averitt. And back to the top of the order. 3-0 pitch. Inside. Finds the zone according to the home plate umpire. So 3-1 to Greider. Zallar looks back the runner. He'll fire home. And a called strike 2. This time on the outside corner. So big pitch coming here. As we have a full count. And ball 4. And on a close pitch, belt high. So 2 aboard here for Brant Brophy. So runners on first and second base for Brophy. Runner takes off, and they'll throw it away. It'll be a stolen base and an error on the catcher. And the Cougars tie it up. So it looks like there might be some sort of interference. So it will be a double steal on the play, I guess. And they're still trying to figure it all out on the field, it looks like. So the run does not count. And now they're saying they don't even take. Not sure what the ruling here was. I don't believe I've seen this in my many years of covering baseball. So Brophy's still at the plate now. Runners back at first and second base. I guess they might have said batter interference maybe, I'm not sure. And time called at the plate. I'll be interested to hear what the ruling was after this one. So a big game-changing play here. Go from a tie ball game to not, but Brophy pokes one into the gap. That will likely tie the game, and Tuck comes home. And now we have a tie ball game on the Brophy base hit. So Brophy gets the RBI. So still one out, runners at first and second base. They'll throw back to second. Grider back behind the tag. Pitch in there for a strike. Averitt has tied this one up here in the bottom of the 8th inning, but they have a chance to take the lead with a runner at second base, plus the runner at first base here with one away. McCabe pops this one up over to the right fielder, and the runners will have to stay put. So 2 away now here for Hatcher. See if the senior can come through here. Base hit would likely score a run, as it's 2 outs now, and the runners will be on the move on contact. So Hatcher steps in. 2 outs, runners on first and second base. Breaking ball misses outside, ball 1. And the throw down to first, they're going to back pick. And it'll be a 2-3-4 pickoff. And that'll be it here for the Cougars, but they do manage to tie it up here in the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll go to the 9th, tied 6-6 when we return. welcome back. We go to the top of the 9th inning, tied 6-6 after the Cougars scored a run in the last half inning. Will Parker will lead it off here for Southern Virginia. Knuckles still on the mound for the Cougars. First pitch foul down the first baseline along the fence. So 1 strike here to Parker. It'll be Parker, Daines, and Smith due up here for Southern Virginia and their half of the 9th inning. 0-1 pitch from Knuckles. Breaking ball missed outside. 1-1 the count. And this one roped into right field. So a leadoff single puts a runner aboard, and it's the 10th hit of the day for the Knights. And Averitt head coach Kenny Fleming will make his way out to the mound, or actually to the home plate. And it looks like we're going to have a change here. As that will, looks like Avery Spicer coming into pitch. So welcome back. Avery Spicer now coming in from left field to pitch for the Cougars. And Hudson Rowe will move out to left field. So they have, with those moves, eliminated the DH position here for the Cougars. So Spicer taking the mound for the first time since last Saturday when he was the Game 1 starter against Mary Baldwin, but only pitched a third of an inning after he got injured, got in a rundown, tagged a guy out, but took a cleat to the face, acquired some stitches. So this is his first time on the mound since then. Comes in with a big spot here. Nobody out, runner on first base. Tie ball game here in the top of the 9th inning. This ball popped up over toward the dugout, but off the top of the dugout. So just a strike here. Nick Daines at the plate. Spicer, the senior, looks back and throws to the runner at first base. Spicer on the year, 2-3 record. This is his first relief appearance of the year. He's made 7 starts. He's got 27 strikeouts. And misses outside with ball 1. He's pitching 26 1/3 innings. One count. Pitch on the way and missed outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here to Daines. Spicer misses outside. 3-1 now. This one popped up over towards the left side, but gets out of play. Three and 2 the count. Runner on the move, and that's going to plunk Daines, and he's aboard. And now we're going to have a pinch hitter coming in. Instead of Mitchell Smith, it'll be Luke Paulson. So Paulson, freshman, out of Taylorsville, Utah, will come to the plate. Paulson batting .269 on the season, has 7 hits and 26 at-bats. And a big opportunity here for him. Tie ball game, runners on first and second base. This one hit over to third. Knocked down. They'll try to get the runner at second, but the fielder's choice will allow all the runners to reach. So tough break for the Cougars. Now bases loaded, nobody out. And a big situation here. Spicer looks in. Breaking ball missed inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Still nobody out. The Cougars got to hope for either a strikeout or a pop-up or an infield ground ball that you can maybe come home with. Infield playing in on the grass. The play is at home. This one popped up into deep center field. That'll be enough for a sacrifice fly. And that will score the go-ahead run here, 7-6. So more runners on here. Chance for Southern Virginia to add to it. First pitch, a ball. Here to Luke Roberts. One away here, runners on the corners. And that one's across for a strike. Spicer with a pitch. Ball popped up over to the left side. And caught over there by Zach Smith in foul territory. The runners will have to stay put, but that is the second out. A big play there. So that'll bring up Benjamin Horsley here with 2 away. Runners still on the corners. Averitt could get out of this one with giving up only 1 run after having the bases loaded, nobody out. That would be a huge win for the Cougars as time called to the plate by Horsley. And this one popped up into right center field. Tuck underneath it to make the catch, and the Cougars only give up 1 run here. And that was pretty big, despite giving up the go-ahead run. Only give up 1 run after the bases were loaded with nobody out. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Can the Cougars tie it up and maybe win it? We'll let you know when we come back. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Cougars trail 7-6 here against Southern Virginia. And Brandon Hatcher will lead it off for Averitt. A couple of defensive changes for you. Will Parker moves from third base over to second base. And Paulson stayed in, and he will play third base after coming in to pinch hit for the former second baseman, Mitchell Smith. First pitch, a ball here to Hatcher in the dirt. Zillar. And this one hit over to third base. Paulson, great play, turn, throw, and gets him. The ball will always find you when you're new to the game, it feels like, but Paulson comes through with a big defensive play there for the first out. So that'll bring up Preston Robbins. So Robbins steps in here and fouls that one off to the right side. No balls and 1 strike. Little number back to second base. Going to be a tough play. but they do make it as Parker tosses it over there to Massey, and 2 away here. And the Cougars down to their last out. And now it's up to Spicer. Spicer definitely due. Fouls that one off for strike 1. Spicer 1 for 4 in this one. He scored a run. Can he keep this game going here and get on base? That pitch low and away, evens the count at 1-1. A little chopper foul to the left side for strike 2. And that one fouled off as Spicer hangs tough. So 1-2 again here coming to Spicer. That one missed on the outside corner. Southern Virginia players look like they're ready to celebrate on that one. It was a close pitch, but it was outside. 2-2 the count. And this one hit up the middle, and that'll be played by the shortstop. And Thompson gets the 6-3 put out, and that'll be it for the Cougars as Southern Virginia comes through with a 7-6 victory here over Averitt in Game 2 of their series. Averitt, a tough one, tough loss here. Seemed like every time the Cougars would score, Southern Virginia had an answer right away. Southern Virginia 7 runs on 10 hits. They made 2 errors. Averitt 6 runs on 8 hits and no errors in the field. Game 3 of the series will be tomorrow here at Owen Fulton Field. It'll be senior day, so be sure to tune in if you can't make it out to the ballpark. We'll have coverage starting early as senior day will begin 15 minutes before game time. I'm Drew Wilson. Thanks for tuning in to today's broadcast of Averett Baseball on the Averett Sports Network. We'll catch you next time.